If a cookie and a brownie had a kid, this is it. Bringing in the energy. Woo! Classic chocolate crinkle cookies. They are a timeless favorite. They're perfect for any occasion, whether it's a summer picnic, a birthday party, or the holidays. With their iconic, beautiful crinkle top and their fudgy, chewy center, it's like eating a brownie. They're hard to beat. So what do you say we make some together? The recipe is in the description below. Print it out and let's get started. First, let's combine our dry ingredients. You need some all-purpose flour, 2 cups or 250 grams. Next, you need 2 teaspoons of baking powder, that's 8 grams. This leavener is what's going to raise the cookies up in the oven and give us that beautiful crackle. And then you need 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. This is Diamond Crystal Kosher for any of you who are wondering. Now you want to give this a good whisk and then set it aside. Next, we'll combine our cocoa powder and our sugars. I'm sifting the cocoa powder right into the mixing bowl I'm going to be using. So either put it into your stand mixer bowl or a large bowl if you're hand mixing. This is 1 cup of cocoa powder or 90 grams. I'm using Dutch process. This has a milder flavor, it's less acidic, and it has a darker, richer color. Once your cocoa powder is sifted, you want to add granulated sugar in. 1 3/4 cups of sugar, 350 grams. Pour this directly into your bowl that you'll be mixing in. And then we're adding 1/4 cup of light brown sugar, which is 55 grams. Adding a little bit of brown sugar in with your granulated sugar just adds to the chewy texture of the cookies. And now, if you're hand mixing, you'll want to whisk this, or if you're using a stand mixer, put your paddle attachment on and give this a good mix till this is all combined. These dry ingredients are blended nicely. Now we'll add in a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. Use any kind of neutral oil that you prefer. It doesn't have to be vegetable oil. Just going to gently pour that in. This is 120 milliliters. As we add this oil in, the fat and the liquid in the oil will actually bloom the cocoa powder. We want it to bloom or dissolve because otherwise cocoa powder can tend to be grainy. So we're going to put this on medium speed and just blend it till it's smooth and shiny. It should just take a minute or so. This is nicely combined. I'm going to turn this down to stir, or if you're just do low speed. And we're adding 4 room temperature eggs in. 1 at a time, making sure that it is completely combined before you add the next one. This is looking amazing. I smell fudgy, chocolatey yumminess. I would like you to see this. Look at this. Yum. Scrape your bowl down just to make sure you have everything off of the sides of the bowl. Now we're adding 2 teaspoons of vanilla, which is 10 milliliters. This is all nice and smooth and glossy. It's time to add the dry ingredients. This is really simple. You just dump the whole thing in. The key to a tender cookie is not to overmix it, so I'm going to let this do most of the work and then I'm going to shut it off. I will do the rest by hand. As you can see, this dough is really, really fudgy and thick and sticky. So you need to refrigerate this dough for at least 4 hours. So I will finish this by hand, just making sure that all of the flour is mixed in. Transfer your batter to a smaller bowl. Wrap your bowl with plastic and place it in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours. And if you can wait, it's best to do it overnight. That will yield the best crinkle on the cookie. It gives the flavors a chance to meld and the oil a chance to really solidify. So I will see you back here in a few hours. Welcome back. I decided to leave this in the refrigerator overnight, so this is good and chilled and ready to go. Turn your oven on to 350 degrees or 180 Celsius. You want it to be nice and hot when we put our cookies in the oven. I'm going to use a number 50 scoop. This is a tablespoon and a half, or it's about 20 grams if you're spooning. I would highly recommend you use a scoop. It's really sticky and you do want them to be uniform in size. So this is as simple as could be. Scoop, drop it into your hand, roll it so it's nice and smooth. Drop it in some powdered sugar. Give it a good toss in there. You want it to be highly coated with powdered sugar. Put it on your baking sheet and continue scooping, rolling, coating with sugar, and putting it on your baking sheet. The first tray is ready to go in the oven. Bake these for 10 to 12 minutes. The edges will be set and the center will still look a little wet. You don't want to over bake them because we don't want them to be dry. So I'm going to set my timer for 12 minutes. Look at that, they're beautiful. They puffed up, they just look lovely. So you want to cool these on the pan for probably like 5 minutes because they're still very fragile right now and they'll continue to cook and set a little bit while they're on the pan. The cookies are all done, I'm all cleaned up. This plate is mine, all of them. If you stop over, I'll share at least those with you. This made about a little over 3 dozen. I might or might not have eaten some of the batter, but depending on the size of scoop, you should get between 3 and 4 dozen out of this recipe. So I'm gonna taste one now. My favorite part. Look how pretty they are. It's soft. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So this is exactly what we were shooting for. These are chewy and fudgy and they're so good. They're delicious. If you love making cookies as much as I do, check out my cookie playlist. This was fun and I look forward to baking with you in the next video.